Ever wonder what a flight attendant's job is really like? On any given flight, I'm not working just one job, I'm working three. It's a chaotic sprint, a polished performance, and a high-stakes chess match, all at 35,000 feet. The atmosphere shifts completely from one cabin to the next. This isn't just a different seat, it's a whole different world. Hi everyone, I've been a flight attendant for years, and today I'm taking you with me on a typical shift. We'll start in the back and move our way to the front, from the controlled chaos of economy, through the refined service of business, and into the exclusive world of first class. You're about to see how the job, the stress, and even the passengers change with every curtain we pass through. Trust me, the differences are genuinely shocking. Welcome to economy, or as we affectionately call it, the beehive. Back here, the name of the game is speed, volume, and efficiency. It's less of a meal service and more like working on the world's fastest assembly line. With a passenger to attendant ratio that can top 50 to 1, our main goal is to get hundreds of people served safely and swiftly. The work is physically demanding, pushing heavy carts, constantly bending and twisting in tight aisles, and being on your feet for hours on end. The atmosphere is a constant buzz of activity. Daytime flights feel like a complete non-stop marathon. The upside is that most passengers are self-sufficient. They have their meal, maybe ask for one more drink, and settle in. On a night flight, this can honestly be the easiest section since all people want to do is sleep. The challenge isn't the complexity of requests, but managing the sheer scale of it all. It's straightforward, but the workload is intense. After the main service, the lights dim, we do a final cleanup, and for a few hours, we finally get a moment of calm. And just like that, the economy service is a wrap. Now, let's slip through the curtain into business class, where everything changes. Welcome to business class, where the assembly line becomes a buzzing bistro. For me, this is often the sweet spot, a perfect blend of the other two cabins. Service here is far more personal and takes much longer than in economy. We ditch the big carts for hand service, delivering multi-course meals on real china and pouring drinks into glassware, like a waiter in a fine restaurant. Here, the expectations are significantly higher. Passengers are often executives or frequent flyers who know what they want. You have more time to build a real rapport, addressing people by name and remembering their preferences. But it's draining in a different way. You're not just a server, you're the restaurant manager, juggling the needs of a dining room with 30+ people who expect polished professionalism. Business class is a huge step up in personal service, but nothing really prepares you for the pressure cooker behind that final curtain. This is first class. There are only a handful of passengers, but the pressure is absolutely immense. The job isn't about speed, it's about perfection. Working here requires special training in fine dining, wine pairings, and handling VIPs. My role shifts from flight attendant to something more like a personal butler. I must be almost invisible, yet constantly present, anticipating needs before a passenger even thinks to ask. We address everyone by name, serve gourmet meals on demand, and handle incredibly specific requests. I once had a passenger ask me to pick all the almonds from his bowl of mixed nuts. It's that level of detail. While the service is rewarding, you can offer an incredible experience. It is deeply mentally exhausting. You're not just serving drinks. You're a concierge, a sommelier, and a problem solver for people who paid a fortune for their ticket and expect nothing less than flawless. In this cabin, no isn't in your vocabulary. You're a magician who has to find a way to pull a rabbit out of a hat. So when you boil it all down, it truly is three different jobs. In economy, the challenge is physical, being a worker on a high-speed assembly line. In business, it's a performance, running a busy upscale restaurant all by yourself. And in first class, the challenge is entirely mental, the relentless pressure of being a personal butler who must anticipate every need perfectly. The stress literally shifts from your body in the back of the plane to your brain in the front. Being a flight attendant means you have to be a chameleon, ready to switch from a high-volume server to a personal butler in the space of a few feet. It's one of the most dynamic and challenging parts of the job. So I'm curious, which cabin would you rather work in? The physical marathon of economy? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this peek behind the curtain, give this video a like and subscribe for more secrets from the sky.